Hey, we're live.
We are,
Anyway,
in fact, not live.
yeah, a little tipsy from doing a stream with our friend or the English bastard. But we are on
Yeah.
Reacher episode 5. It's called The Rock SmackDown.
The Rock.
Yep, the Smack It Down. I wonder if SmackDown would ever pay off later on this episode.
I don't know.
I can't think
That
of
seems
that.
strange. Who
Now I
knows?
will admit in this why I was like having various opinions and I like hearing other people's viewpoints. Episode 4, I liked it more in the first time watch, but after watching it again and listening to your criticisms, there were issues with episode 4 I didn't like. But I'm hoping that this episode could fix some of those issues.
So there were issues with episode 4 that you noticed, or
Well,
issues with
I I
it
I guess I didn't
after I
know.
said what I said?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't pick up on it as much until you pointed stuff out, and that's also, the whole point of talking to friends and panelists. Sometimes you may not pick something up that your friend picks up, and after, like, episode 4, I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? This is kinda weak in certain aspects." So,
Okay.
yeah, but, so we're on SmackDown, dude. Quick recap, what happened? McCabe, yep, he kidnapped the kid. Alright, cool. And Reacher, he talks to Duffy, and I like the fact that we'll start calling him this episode Billy. At one point, she calls him Billy. Thank God, instead of like Los Lobos or something.
Yeah, she did us. I think she did. I think they
Yes,
did us and the audience a favor there with
calling him Billy.
shortening, giving him a little nickname that's a
Thank
little bit
God.
more easily
Yeah.
digestible.
But who is Quinn? Quinn is the guy that Reacher thought he killed, but he didn't. Now, I wonder if like they're showing this black bodyguard again with this agent. I wonder if this will be relevant later on during an episode.
Who knows?
Yeah. And okay, there's a laptop there. The bad guys show up, and bad guys like, you know what, man, we have to kill everybody, kill anybody that's inside the warehouse. But they show up, and damn, he's sitting there taking a shit. Like, dude, the middle of a fucking of an investigation or whatever, you're trying to find evidence. You're just taking a dump, and like, yeah, it's like every 20 minutes with you. Well, I mean, I guess he might have been pissing, but I took it as he's shitting. I'm not sure, but
Gross.
I'd rather be constantly held up by your mango-sized prostate. Yeah. But, so out of nowhere, the phone starts calling because we established the fact that with this big steel roof, they can't get any kind of cell service in here. And for some reason, the phone is just ringing, ringing, ringing. I wonder if like who could possibly be calling them? Duffy, to her credit, is pretty smart. Like, yeah, it's just weird. This shop is shut down and it's the store hours are closed. Why would they be calling for? Fuck it, I'm answering. Yep. He's like, yeah, get out of there now, man. Quinn sent his people there. And damn, the second he says it, she freaking ducks down and oh shit, man, like just missed a gunshot. And Quinn's people, they're not there to fuck around. But Reacher shows up, Reacher gets out bit, and of course, as you do, I mean, that's a pretty, I guess, decent sized door for Reacher. He can just rip off the fucking door handle because he's Reacher. Sure. That's pretty easy for guys his size.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, yeah. Walks in there like a fucking boss. They're getting shot at, and freaking Reacher. This guy comes around. Now he knows Reacher is working for Beck there, and hey, I'll trust this guy, no problem. Reacher's like, yeah, gives him the fucking nod. Doesn't even fucking hesitate, dude, because this guy's doing is that military, dude? I mean, this stuff, the whole like going
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I wasn't sure if that was I wasn't sure how
yeah.
Hollywood that was versus real life
I mean, it's
military.
a little on the Hollywood side, but I mean,
Okay.
it's serviceable. It's not too out there.
Yeah.
It's
So
good.
so he tells Reacher like, go here and everything. Reacher's just like doesn't hesitate. Jesus Christ, dude. Yep, you're dead. One guy's down. This guy now, I mean, he did have a good maybe this guy's a terrible shot, dude, but he kinda had Duffy dead to rights, which I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm shocked, but he fucking missed. He's a moron. He just missed her head. Could be plot armor, but all right. He missed. Guess what? She gets down. She doesn't miss. Fucking hits him right in the kneecap. Like, oh shit, man. Right there. Gets up, shoots some bitch, but she drops her badge. I know. I wonder.
rookie move.
I wonder if that'll ever pay off later on. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, but Duffy's got one guy dead to rights again. She has one eyeball. I know where some big manly man grabs her. It's Reacher, but we don't know that. And he does make a good point that, well, if we wipe out the entire team and, I'm the only one left, and after I just wiped out fucking, what's his name? The black dude there. Uh, what's remember the fucking lieutenant guy? I'm kind of drunk, but after I wiped out his, now number two, it seemed kind of suspicious, two setups in a row, someone's going to fucking notice.
Yeah.
So,
Are you talking
yeah,
about Duke?
Duke, yeah, sorry. Yeah, had some drinks. After
Sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Yeah, after it's just it would seem kind of suspicious where, he goes in there to a house with Duke and only he survives, and now a second time an ambush happens, only Reacher survives again, kind of coincidental. So he's like, "Yeah, it can't be too obvious." But yep, so get out of here and call out Villanueva. Yeah, we'll call him Villanueva. But also, they're tracking Angel Doll's laptop. Where is it? It's in a car. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Also, he picks up her badge since, as you said, rookie move. This guy, he's just Reacher shooting at this guy to make it seem a good distraction. To his credit as well, Alan Richson, man, big son of a bitch, but he's got some pretty decent parkour skills. I'm
Yeah, not bad.
kind of impressed by how fucking big he is.
Well, I
Dude,
mean, remember, he was a Ninja Turtle.
that's true. You're right. Yeah. And plus, he's not wearing that big backpack. So, but shooting at this guy and she gets away. Okay. And he purposely doesn't shoot the guy. All right. And I like this part right here. This guy's like, hey, for Reacher, who the fuck are you? Duke's replacement. Okay, get into the car. He purposely fucking crashes the car into a bunch of mud on purpose and just, the car stuck in the mud. Shit. So gives Duffy time to get the hell out of there. But tires are stuck. Yep. Have to push her out. God damn it. Reacher's like, okay, cool. And that was it for them. But our competitors don't hire women and old guys. One of them had, this, we're toxic, a Glock 26 Generation 3. I'm not sure about that gun, but
Glock 26 Gen 3 is like, I don't know. It's like a higher tech version of like the 19 and the 17 that you'll usually see people carrying since like the
yeah.
mid to late 2000s and stuff. So I mean,
Okay.
it's just a higher it's a little bit of a nicer
Yeah.
weapon that you might see.
Yeah. So, but he knows based on their weapons that these aren't just like, regular idiots. These are federal agents.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, boys pissed all like a copperhead. This ain't good. It's like boss pissed
Boss
off.
is pissed like a copperhead.
Yep. Yep. And these two, okay, they made out of the gunfight. They're alive. Salute, have some drinks, and she's all pissed off. We gotta find Teresa. We should be looking. He's like, man, listen, we're alive. We should be happy we're alive. Calm down for a second, Duffy. Have some fucking beers. And she's like, yeah, I don't give a shit, man. It's just I'm
Yeah.
I'm hardcore. I'm Duffy, and we have to get Teresa. And she gives him this speech where there was a mission. What was it? An old man wound up kidnapping a young kid for like almost a year, not knowing that this old man had Alzheimer's disease and this kid
Mhm.
was pronounced dead. But basically, the bottom line is she's like, there is still a chance Teresa could be alive. She's trying to be optimistic.
I feel like, I mean, I don't want to derail you on your narration, but I kind of feel like we're doing. Does this seem like familiar, like season 1 when they couldn't find the accountant guy and he like went missing and Reacher was just like, he's dead. Like, there's no way he's not dead. He's just gonna pop up somewhere dead. And then
Hmm.
like he comes in like the second to last episode or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow. Yeah.
The one that he went to jail with that was the accountant for the whole racketeering thing with the
Yeah.
paper, the funny money and all that.
Mhm.
And near the end of season 1, like after he's been gone since like, I don't know, the first or second episode,
Yeah.
he's just like, oh no, he's dead. He's dead for sure. And then he pops up in the second to last episode or even the last episode. And I just feel like these are like really familiar
Hmm.
beats. I think it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because it's like if they follow the book to the letter, the books are very similar. Like, I've not been exaggerating with you in the audience when I say that you could pretty much, with the exception of like 5 of the 30 Jack Reacher novels, maybe 5, and that's me being generous. With the exception of those 5, you can pretty much pick up the other 25 Jack Reacher novels and pretty much expect, the same story beats, the same stuff is going to happen.
Yeah.
Reacher doesn't count to 3. He goes into another town, he gets into an adventure, he beats somebody up, then he beats somebody else up, and then he has to beat up somebody else. He drinks coffee, he's a jerk, he bangs out some chick. So it's like the same beats over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So if they followed the books, we would get a lot of that. However, they are not really, as I've said in season 1, season 2, and now season 3, they are not following the books, but because they are kind of adapting this sort of formula that it becomes so like this formula seems very season 1. Why do I feel like it's going to be the second to last episode or the last episode where Neely's going to pop back up and like save the day with a rifle or something? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like what she did in season 1.
So
So
far, this season has been pretty nearly light, though. She has only been like 2 minutes
no,
of
it's been
footage.
Neely Light, but so was
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah. True.
Season 1, he like hit her up for some information near the beginning, like second or third episode. and then she doesn't pop up until like the last episode or
Yeah,
the episode before the last episode.
yeah, we'll see.
And it's like, and we have the missing main character that may or may not be missing, but may in fact be dead.
Hmm, yeah,
So, and it just seems like a lot of the same beats, a lot of the same stuff over and over again. I'm not saying it's like completely killing the story. I'm only pointing it out because we're doing a review on it. I'm not trying
yeah,
to, mauler this episode up or anything
hmm,
like that. See what I did
yeah,
there?
gotcha. Yeah, well, she's trying to be hopeful and optimistic that, Teresa isn't dead, and we'll see. But, yeah, Reacher shows back up with, this goon, and, "Hey, Paulie." Yeah, of course. We got a little Neptune Society thing going on here. But waves are crashing, and so Reacher and this guy are just they are dumping bodies out, and I did like the scene where he's telling him, he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like he's calling this spot freaking was it, nature's toilet.
Nature's toilet bowl. Yeah.
Let's see, we kill this, and okay, let's see, slides 2. Yep, so they're just dumping bodies out there, and yep, pick them up, tough guys, pretty big, and I threw a living, breathing guy down there once, but after Paulie broke his spine, and he had a choice between drowning and shooting him in the head, and then, "What'd you do?" I let him drown. Like,
Yeah.
geez, what a great guy and all, but nature's toilet. But he said, "Yeah, pulls everything in that cove out like a vacuum." Okay, Reacher. So now we have a new bad guy, whatever his guy's name is. Probably know. But, yeah, it's like, "You don't seem to be too broken up about, your pals getting killed." And he's like, "Yeah." Basically just said, he's like, "I don't care. They're just hired guys." Guys off from police academy, psycho evaluations, ex-cons, things like that. He goes, "I'm like Tony Soprano. I'm in waste management."
Yeah.
Yeah, to toss more bodies, which I guess, boy, I mean, this would be a good way to get rid of bodies.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
all for it. I'm all for it.
hard to find evidence, but yeah. But of course, what will you do if the tide doesn't clean up your mess? And yeah, just we don't worry about that. But he's like, yeah, I heard you're the one who made Paulie knock himself out, and Reacher very seriously says that. No, not out, just down. And he didn't knock Paulie out.
Yeah.
He definitely hurt him. But he goes, "Yeah, keep pissing Paulie off either way. Paulie's gonna fuck you up." Okay. But he goes, he's like, "I don't want Paulie to kill you because then I'm the one that's got to drag your big ass down here." And Reacher's a big fucking dude,
Practical. Practical.
which is true. What Reacher calls Duffy, "Thanks for saving my ass today." And he says to her, "Saving the life of a good person is a pretty low basis for praise. That definitely won't pay off later on."
No.
And what he does is, I like the dialogue here where he's just like, "Hey, so do you remember all the addresses?" "No, I don't." She's like, "Why would I remember the addresses when I had a laptop?" But we don't have Angel's laptop anymore, but she did remember a couple of them. So her and her partner, Venezuela, whatever his name is, they have to go check down some addresses, and they're trying to find out more of Beck's operation and lubricant plant. But now that Quinn knows feds are snooping around, gotta be more careful. Location's been compromised, but they have to move Teresa. And he just say to her that,
See, the
shit,
question becomes this though. At
mm,
what point at what point, like, let's assume that she's still alive. Okay, let's
yeah,
assume that. What is the on the from the bad guy's perspective,
mm,
what is the benefit of keeping her alive? What would the benefit be?
yeah,
Especially with what we know from later on in this episode. And I don't know if you want to do the spoilers thing or what, or but especially what we know is going to happen to a certain character later on in this episode. What would be the benefit of Teresa still being alive? That's the
yeah.
mystery that I'm trying to work on.
When that's what Reach is trying to basically to when he does it more during this episode, actually, and even past 5 episodes, that like with Teresa, okay, maybe 1 or 2 episodes in, there could have been a possibility, but the more time is passing, the more I'm seeing with Beck's operation, like you said, there's no practical reason. Like, why the fuck we keep her alive for? We don't have any reason to. She serves no
No.
purpose. But of course, and that's the difference between Reacher and Delphi is Reacher's being realistic, she's being optimistic. And
Yeah.
also and he's thinking like, he's thinking tactical, she's thinking very emotional. And she doesn't want to hear it, but hey. But yeah, I got your badge. She's like, "Yeah, shit, I didn't notice I lost it." "Well, you're a great DEA agent, huh?"
Yeah.
Didn't know you fucking lost your badge and good
And
thing
that badge is like the size of a freaking brick too. So that's the funny
yeah,
thing.
but okay. Reacher, what still like this is where Alan Ritchson, as we always said, is Reacher knows the character. "Reacher, where the hell are you?" "I was out there taking a piss." He goes, "I have 9 bathrooms inside this house." He goes, "Yeah, but I was outside." The way he says I just started laughing because 'cause I'm like,
Yeah, his timing is
it
superb.
really is. Even whatever criticism people have about this show or this series, man, fucking Richardson, his timing with this dialogue is great. But
No, he's great.
so I just got a call from McCabe. Were these guys really feds? And of course, he's just like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure, but he's like, well, McCabe sent more people to my house. If you don't like them, tell them to leave. He goes, yeah, it doesn't work that way. McCabe, runs all the fucking shots. But yeah, Reacher, you're head of my security. Do your fucking job. But what's one small detail is when Reacher walks in, now he's subconsciously he's still wiping his feet now. She's already fucking warned him enough times. As soon as he
Yeah,
walks in, he's wiping his feet off.
yeah.
But you got some new guys here, some pretty cool new henchmen, I guess, and one of 'em we'll see later on. But the head maid there, hey, gives him coffee, hot as hell, black as pitch. All right, so she knows Reacher. Reacher's earned his coffee status. I don't know why, it just made me laugh. It's from a feline's asshole, which there is coffee out there you can buy that's comes from a cat's butthole. And he's just like,
Lovely.
he's like, what's the point of this for? And yeah, like they dig through the litter box, and apparently there's an enzyme and stomach acids, and the stomach acid and juices makes the coffee taste better. You can actually buy it. It's not joking. But
No, thank you. I'll
he,
stick with Folgers.
here's Reacher. He's like, you know what? It just tastes like fucking coffee. Nothing special about it. He's like, yeah, might want to leave the cat out of it. He
Yeah.
gives me coffee. I told you he don't like pussy. Uh huh.
Oh, dad
Yeah,
joke.
really.
Uh,
Well, of course, right there. Hey, maid chick, you can get some cream. You want some cream, right? Don't you? I know we can get some more. Reacher just looks at him. He's like, and she's like, merde, some French shit, merde, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What'd she say? She said the cream came from your mother. Oh, shit. He reached, probably because she's a big fat cow. Because Reacher, he has a certain, yeah, him and this maid, he's got a certain fondness for her. Plus, Reacher doesn't like bullies. And this guy's being a douchebag. And Reacher's just inadvertently talking shit. This guy gets up like, yeah, I'm about to whoop this maid's ass. No, you're not. I'm not sure if Reacher killed this guy in one hit, but I mean, he won't be walking for a while. I don't know. He just takes his fucking head easily against the table and like, okay,
yeah,
dude.
he's gonna have a bad day.
Yeah, and of course, the way he just says it, just like, so. Second henchman, any thoughts on dessert? Just looks at him. He's just like, nah, no, I'm good. I'm all right. Again, his timing. He's like, a cat's asshole. It's the way he fucking says it too. Coffee beans from a cat's butt. Uh-huh. Now, Reach is looking around. He's got to find somewhere to stash his goddamn badge. Also, it's hard because he knows that his room is constantly being flipped over, and they're constantly tossing his shit. So it's kind of a hard situation. Where the fuck's he hide this badge? Now, if I was him, I probably ran outside and threw it into the goddamn ocean. But that's me. All right, comes out and hey, looks down. What happens? A piece of pie. All right, man. With
What kind of
little
pie you think that is?
that's lemon meringue, right? I'm
I don't know.
guessing. It looks like it. It's look, it's got a heart shape on it. It's lemon, little, love note, and he smiles and man's gonna go enjoy his pie. Oh boy, we're back to Eliot. Good old Eliot and the black bodyguard. Nothing bad's gonna come up and happen. This foreshadowing and hey, buddy, come on, take these cuffs off. You've been feeding me with Chinese food like I'm a baby bird, and just boy, also, I fucking need a cigarette. I just really have to have one, and it's been days and days and days. You and me are bonding, man. We're watching TV. We're shooting the shit like regular guys. We are friends now. There's definitely no indication I'm going to kill you later. That's how bad guys operate. Oh boy, you fucking idiot. So let's go to slide 3. Yep. So what's he do? He's like, I told you. He's like, there's regulations. I don't care about the regulations, man. I need to have a fucking cigarette. He is right though. None of me being here follows regulations. All right. But this one cigarette is like, that takes 7 minutes off my life, not yours. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. I'll get you a cigarette. No problem. What's he do? And I'm guessing that's peroxide. I'm not sure how flammable peroxide is, but a second he goes, oh, and he starts downing it. And I'm like, oh, this ain't going to turn out good for
No.
stupid old Elliot.
Yeah,
And
no.
what's he do? He goes, here he goes. The way he says it too. He gives him a cigarette, about to have a lighter. Listen, make this count. And I'm thinking, boy, that's some good dialogue right there. Make this 1 second count, because definitely you're not going to try to kill me. And fucking and again, toxic is that can you blow alcohol from your mouth into a lighter and set a guy's face on fire?
I mean, I've never tried, but
Yeah,
I mean, now I'm intrigued.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe something we should look into. Yeah. But this idiot, so his face is on fire. Oh shit, oh, that's weird. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, blew his face on fire. Let me kill that. So his face is on fire. He's screaming, and boy, he just takes his friggin' boot heels, bro, his shoe heels, and just fucking stomps this fucker to death, man. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't sure if he was dead or just kind of knocked him the fuck out, but yeah, he
It's
definitely
it's
killed him.
it's enough to make you cry like the little clip below.
Yeah, he just freaking just like, and of course, he looks up one time, just sees him, and just like kicks him again. Like, yeah, your face is caved in, kid. You're gone. But Duffy, what's going on? Hope you got some good news. And yeah, this poor guy. Drop whatever's left of your what you're eating. And she gets in there. Something's wrong, Steven. Oh no, she's fucking crying and stuff. And you hear in the background, fuck, fucking cocksucker, you cocksucking bastard, you
Oh
killed
my
Eliot.
god, that's wicked. Oh my god, she's wicked retarded. Oh yeah.
You dumb bitch. But and now she's calling Reacher. Reacher, that phone never goes off like that at nowhere. And he's like, yeah, no, there's no way you're calling me and risk getting me killed unless it was something important. And yeah, guess what? Elliot's dead. Yeah, he killed him. But he goes, by now he told Beck the kidnapping was a fake. Reacher's smart though. He goes, well, thing is, I do like where he said this, and I do it myself. I have a cell phone where he probably called Beck right now. Number one, Beck's number's unlisted. Number two, he probably didn't remember Beck's number, so we got some time. Because she's like, well, he could have went to like a local diner or something to call Beck. He's like, he doesn't know his number. He's got to come here. Bottom line, he says right there. If he had told Beck right now, Paulie would be tearing my head off right now. So we got some time to kill. Go to a bar, use their phone. He's coming here in person. All right. Boy, smartwatches. Maybe I should get a smartwatch because smartwatch will tell you time of death. Because according to his smartwatch, he died 10 minutes ago. I guess that's how they work out. But so we have some time. And he goes, yeah, I need you to help me out. And she calls Villia there and says, I need your help as well. But he's like, he calls him, hey, take the car, make the car as light as possible, empty the car out. I wonder why he would want the car to be as light as possible. Guess we're gonna find out. He's like, the kid, would have died for nothing if we don't take care of the situation. But yeah, that's a big boy right there. He looks at this whatever transmitter transformer, takes her gun
Transform.
out. I'm sure also as well, if you take your gun out and start shooting a transformer, that probably wouldn't save
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I mean that's realistic. Now the whole compound is out and the gates are open. What the hell is going on? I don't know. The way yeah, Richard says this, he looks at him like so stupid, like a 4-year-old. Maybe it was Angel's guys. Maybe Angel's guys are doing this stuff. I can't think of. It's definitely not me and the DEA setting you up. It had to be Angel's people. But
Yeah, it's definitely not my brand new lieutenant that I haven't checked out that's popped in out of nowhere and it's just this dream come true. Yeah,
yeah,
that's totally fine.
yeah. And Paulie shows up. He's like, "Yeah, man, the gates are open by default." The way Reacher says too, he's like, "Well, if the gates are open, what the hell are you doing here? Who's watching the gates? Who knows watching it?" And well, McCabe's new guys. Okay, well, you know what? Then get down there. We might be going. We might be going to war. Fuck you, Reacher. I ain't working for you. He's like, "Yeah, but Beck is like, but you work for McCabe, you idiot." But I'm gonna go down to the end of the road and lead to the property, and I'll definitely meet up with Villanova there. If anyone thinks they're coming in, they're gonna have to go through me first. Yeah, right. Little small scene between Beck and his son. Reacher still kind of like looks up at Beck's son, like they have a weird kind of friendship going on, but just yeah, I want my kid with me at all times. Okay. Beck's on the phone with McCabe. McCabe wants the entire staff search and he wants to go through the entire house. And you're thinking, oh shit, this ain't good because they're dropping everything, opening fucking drawers, checking personal belongings. God forbid if they find the stupid badge that Duffy left behind and
God
shit.
forbid.
They're going through all the fucking pillows as well. And boy, Reacher fucking put the freaking badge inside of a pillowcase. But he shows up with Villanova there, Los Lobos, and we don't have much time. Okay, put your car in the middle of the road. Why? I got a plan. So he goes, well, right now, we use the slope to our advantage. What we're going to do is we're going to fucking flip the car. Flip the car. He goes, don't worry about it. I'll do 90% of the work. And he goes, I don't want you, you're out of shape anyway. Just push. I am pushing. And I'm like, sure, Reacher. I mean, Alan Richardson's a big guy. I'm sure Lord Toxic Yumi could probably easily flip,
Easily,
yeah, flip
easily.
a car over. I still like the
Yeah,
one part.
like flipping a coin, baby, like flipping a pancake.
I bet if you tell Rich is getting pissed off that I bet if there were donuts underneath this fucking car, you'd push it over. Fuck you. So yeah, they pushed the car over because sure, okay. But what's exactly your plan? He goes, well, you're bait. And as the bodyguard comes around the corner, he'll stop and then I'll kill him. But they have a little bonding moment right here where he just says that, man, Villanueva, I was supposed to retire in 5 months. I become a cliche cop like you see in the fucking movies. which is
He was
true.
5 months from retirement.
I was probably from fucking retirement. But look, Matt doesn't lie. He's like, well, he's like, you think I'll be killed by him? He's like, nah, he hits a corner at 70 miles an hour. He'll come to a stop at 450 feet. And of course, 500 feet to stop that. And again, more you said between him and Duffy, he says that I've been with her since she was a boot. There's a history there. He's like, and right there, Duffy's the closest thing to a kid I'll ever have. So it's cool that they have there's a history between him and her. But yep, I'm like every cop in a movie. And he goes, we're 500 feet from the turn. Don't worry about that. The mat doesn't lie. Plus, odds are he'll be going under 70 miles an hour on this road. He goes, yeah, but promise me you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Math is never wrong. He goes, okay. The way he looks at him, uh, it's what happens if he's going faster than 70? He's like, or no, what if he doesn't stop in time? What if the brakes don't work? He goes, well, do your retirement payments transfer to your wife? The way Richard says that, I'm like, you asshole. Yep. Glad he comes around the corner. Oh shit, man gets out and looks at him. He smiles and stuff. He's like, yeah, you fucker. This is for Eliot. And I do like Reacher, man, no cliche, no bullshit, no hesitation. Just fucking kills the guy one hit. There's no
Yep,
like no exposition, no big fucking speech. No, dead, gone. That's it. Let's move on.
yep, gone.
Which because so many others, so I do like that because so many other fucking shows, man, would have been a big like bullshit fucking speech for Elliot's memory. Nope, bam, dead. Let's go.
Yeah, facts.
Uh, so he's like, so Reach, if you want, we can flip the car back over, and I can help you out. And he goes, yeah, I promised that car wouldn't hit you. I didn't promise that I could fucking you could survive a coronary. Because in other words, you're fat ass and lifting that shit again with me. He's like, asshole. But so Duffy has to call the cops and get an ambulance there. Obviously, Elliot's passed away, and she just gives a big speech to Elliot's father, just saying, he was working a drug ring. He saved my life. He was a great agent, and gives him a bullshit speech. But your son was a hero, and trying to give a grieving father some closure. But reaches on the phone with her. He goes, "Yep. Well, we took care of the bodyguard. He's taken care of. What'd you tell the DEA? Bullshit story." And she's like, basically, when this whole situation's over, I'll come clean. Reacher says to her that, well, it's probably going to cost you your job. She's like, you know what? Then at this point, I don't fucking care. Fuck my job. I want to save Teresa. That's right there. Reacher does tell her he feels better that, you know what? I do owe you a thank you because you helped me out. He's like, if you didn't call me, I wouldn't have had time to get to your partner and kill the bodyguard. Saving the life of a good person is a pretty low bar for praise. Wait a second. I remember that line from earlier. I'm not sure Gilmore talks why they keep showing a stupid fucking gun for.
I
Almost
mean,
like
they're showing it
something
so many times, they're gonna get used at some point, but I would be willing to bet you it's not gonna get used by the bad guys. It's gonna wind up getting used by Reacher on
really.
the bad guys. Yeah, I'll bet
Oh,
you.
shit. Damn. I didn't yeah, okay. Reacher comes back into the house with lantern, and boy, the whole house is, like, empty and quiet, like, "Oh, shit," and it's, like, foreboding presence, and, "Hey, guys, what's going on?" He's like, well, Beck's like, "Yeah, while you're gone, we searched the entire place, Reacher." Hint, hint. Reacher's like, "Fuck." Now, I couldn't tell. I didn't think it was Reacher being nervous in a sense, but, like, prepared because he has a look of, like, nervousness on him, but, like, more like, "If they caught me, I gotta prepare myself to fight these fuckers." Like, I didn't take it as Reacher being scared. Did you take it as him being afraid at this moment? I didn't, but
Well, at least, wary,
okay.
maybe wary.
Yeah. So, like, what Beck was saying is that, so we found out that I heard somebody working with the feds under my own house, man, some rat bastards, some sellout, and he sheltered me, love them, they turn on you. Reacher's just grabbing a fucking any kind of weapon, I guess you can grab at this point, you're gonna need. And hey, I found this. What the hell is that? It's a cell phone. Whose cell phone? Yeah, we found it in the maid's room. Oh shit. Wow. So yeah, there was a maid working with the feds. And he breaks down, 10 days ago, she was sending text messages. She was sending text messages about my operations, about the rugs and everything. Okay. But he goes, who's come looking for her? Fucking ATF, you stupid bastard. Okay. But let me talk to her. I was an MP. I can get information out of her because Reacher wants to save her. Well, what happened? Yeah, man, you have to talk to her. Like, if you want to talk to her, you're going to need a Ouija board. Why? What happened? He goes, yeah, Paulie's all bragging. I just had to crack her in the head, man, for her to cooperate. And just size of fucking Paulie. That poor girl's like, what, 5'1", 5'2" at best? Reaching.
Yeah, it's a weird flex that he's,
Come on, man. Just,
bragging about it.
I killed her. It wasn't no problem. But Reacher looks at him like, you piece of shit, man. He's like, man, you think that's fucking funny? Yeah, Reacher is funny. What are you gonna do about it? Okay. He's like, but why? He's like, why are you upset for? Were you fucking her? He goes, no, I'm upset about you because you're stupid. Because which Reacher isn't wrong playing his cover that you killed her before I had a chance to get any kind of information out of her. Stupid play by a stupid fucking man. Sorry, a dumb move by a dumb man. Okay, Reacher, what are you gonna do about it? Reacher, for the first time, dude, in fucking 3 seasons, he fucking decks him as hard as he can, right in the stomach, and just like, oh shit,
Maybe I mean, you might make an argument the first time in his since he was, like, a kid, that that's
yeah.
probably happened.
And there's something about, people could say about Reacher. Well, you've talked about this in the books that most times he's considered a Gary Sue, the most powerful guy in the series. He's over the top how big he is. But for first time, at least on screen, we're seeing he fucking decks Paulie, and Reacher's a big fucking dude, man. Hits him,
Yeah,
and it's almost like a 4-year-old hitting me, and I'm like,
yeah,
and Reacher looks up like, and just to look at Alan Richardson's face of like, oh fuck, man, and right there, just like, yeah,
yeah,
almost like just like the pure disbelief of I just hit this guy and I did no damage to him.
yeah.
Oh shit, man.
I've had situations like that working at a bar and stuff like that where
Yeah,
I've had to clock somebody, and that's why I usually won't do that, because I don't you never know, and plus you might wind up breaking the little cartilage in your hands and stuff like that. It's not worth it. So you usually like grab, but I've had situations where dudes have been bigger and I've laid one into them and they just kind of due to the fact that they're either bigger, stronger, and maybe they've got a bunch of alcohol in them.
uh,
They kind of just shake it off.
yeah. Whiskey strength and whatever toughness definitely is up there.
Sure. Yeah. Facts.
But so out of nowhere, just what you do, and just man, fucking one hit, just fucking
Yeah.
easily, just like that, almost like hitting Reacher like a fucking 2-year-old, and Reacher
Yeah.
just like goes to the ground one hit, almost like and like that. It's like, but right there, you could head canon a million things. Oh, like I said, was he scared? Was he prepared? Was he just like, oh fuck, I never been hit this hard in my life? Like who knows?
Yeah.
But just the fact that this motherfucker hit Reacher, who's fucking 6'4" and like 270 fucking fives, 275 of beef. He's just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, man. So, but see, it doesn't kill everybody, but indicating that if he did this to Reacher, right, then if
Yeah.
he hit that girl, he would have killed her one hit
Oh,
easily.
facts.
Yeah,
Yeah. Facts.
but yeah, and of course he's looking around like, yeah, fuck, man. All right, well, we got some work to do, and just Reacher's kind of pissed off. Man, he rung your bell like school's out, bragging, you piece of shit. Told you Paulie would fuck you up, but you got lucky. He could have killed your ass. And the sad part, he may well have been able to kill his ass. But don't worry about it. No one saw anything happen in the kitchen. This guy just says talking, 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 talkie, talkie. And but who would have known Reacher? The real danger was inside the house, and boy, the body and something I don't know. It said Reacher. Maybe it said you said in the book he's more like kind of an asshole, more robotic in a sense. But at least in the show, he just like the way he tenderly looks at her, like man, just he's. I mean, he doesn't take any pleasure, but he's also upset that he kind of liked this chick, but just seeing a dead body, it did kind of bother him, man. I mean, the fucking dude,
Yeah. Oh,
he just
definitely.
brutally fucking murdered some innocent French girl. And this guy's like, oh, yeah, look what this big idiot did. Harley there and bragging and talking, talking. Yep, it's like fucking the sweet Marie and fixing her up. And well, now the angel doll's dead. Oh god, I have to make out want ads and get resumes. And he's just bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. Reacher out of fucking nowhere, man. It was like, yeah, this fucking snail eater. She just really ruined my weekend. Reacher just fucking hits him one hit. I could tell it's CGI vomit, but just hits a guy in the gut, fucking puking his ass off.
Yeah.
Like,
A rule of thumb here for anybody who if you want to hit somebody, if you have hit someone on occasion, and it's been something serious, close your fist if you hit them in a soft part of their body. Keep your hand open if you hit them in a hard part of the body. So if you're going to whack somebody in the face, do an open-handed strike. If you're going to hit them in the soft spot, like in the belly or something like that, then you can close your fist.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but how many guys have like taken fucking you deck a guy with your punch and you want to hurting your like you said, hurting your hand or breaking something, versus just the slap. The slap sometimes hurts, does more damage. Boy, yeah. So finally, shut the fuck up. But so the kid talks, Reacher, man. I know you dumped her body and with Harley. Okay, just Reacher, you okay? He goes, I'm not okay. But of course, you're afraid of Paulie. At this point, I'm not sure. Toxic Man said, "You've read the books. I mean, and I feel like you know the character Reacher more than I ever would reading all the fucking books. Reacher, I can't tell this point. He's like, no, I'm not afraid of him. I just haven't solved him yet. He goes, yeah, for his size, he moved a lot faster than what I was anticipating. But what happened again? Big guys like that usually aren't that fucking fast. And he's like, "Is Reacher? It's okay to be scared of these guys. I'm not scared." I don't know if Reacher, if he actually after that hit, if he actually is scared or not, man. It's hard to tell.
I don't think he's scared. Reacher, there's a conversation between Reacher and Neely in one of the books. I don't remember which one, where, she's apprehensive about something they're fixing to go do. And she's like, "You're not scared?" He goes, "No, I don't get scared." And she's like, "What if we die?" He goes, "Then we die. And then we won't care."
Yeah.
So like he doesn't really care about stuff like that. I think he would be more annoyed if he got killed by someone who wasn't as good enough to kill him. And I think he'd be
Okay.
annoyed that he didn't get his get back from the people first for, like not getting to solve the puzzle and get the revenge that he wants. I think that's the only thing. I don't think he's like scared, not in the sense that you would understand it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's
Not in
talking
the
to
sense that most normal people get scared. Remember,
yeah.
Reach was like a sociopath.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's talking to Duffy, and he tells Duffy, he's like, "Hey, the maid's dead." And she goes, "Holy shit, man! It's like the fucking alphabet in there. You're DEA and ATF, and damn." But Reacher tells her that they are running guns, not drugs. And basically, what he figured out is that international drug dealers need lots of high end, untraceable weapons, and basically that's when remember he also understands, like, remember previous episodes, why they had a mechanic for when there's no cars around here? They had a mechanic because I guess the mechanic is basically making sure the guns are working properly. So the guy's not really a fucking mechanic. And a couple episodes fucking back, remember that the truck they had when Reacher went for his test run, why the dog couldn't smell anything for? Because the dog couldn't fucking smell guns. The dog is trained to smell drugs. And yep, but like, so as you said earlier, he's telling Duffy, listen, the bottom line is this maid, if she's working with the fucking feds, they killed her, right? Again, what reason would they have to keep Teresa alive? And Duffy doesn't want to hear that shit. But like, these guys have no problem dropping bodies. Teresa, listen, he tells her basically, Duffy, look, she's dead. I'm sorry to tell you this, be very bad news, but she ain't living,
I mean, they may contrive a reason to have her alive for the show, but
Yeah,
in reality, it makes no sense at all.
you know. But Reacher, I mean, I've never done that, but Reacher's more of a manly man than Oliver Bay. Just sits there and I guess the whole night just sat there staring at the fucking wall. I mean, I need a TV or book or something, but he's just sitting there. Beck pops up and, man, Reacher, what the hell's your fucking problem? And I just not myself. And all right, dude, you see what the maid's fucking blood on your hand. Go wash up, get your shit together, man. He goes, you need fucking sleep. You're my head of security. Also, we have to go fucking meet the boss. Wait, what? Yep. Calls fucking Duffy again. He goes, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but basically, well, Beck and I have been summoned. And he basically tells Duffy that, this may be a setup. He's like, they made McCabe, Quinn, maybe fucking calling us in just to kill both of us. Why would he kill both of you for? Why would he kill you? Because I'm his head of security. But, Quinn's a sociopath. And she does say to Reacher, trying to be hopeful that, well, maybe Quinn won't recognize you. Okay. But, keep your phone on. If you get compromised, I'm going to back you up. And he basically says that, listen, back me up. If I go into a fucking warehouse with 20 trained killers, what the hell do you think you and fucking retired, whatever, almost retired cop or Villanova is going to fucking do?
Right.
It's like, look, if I go in there, I'm fucked. He's like, this may be a death sentence or a suicide mission. I accept that. And he's right. So, and she's like, well, if you do see Quinn, what do you plan on doing? He's like, oh yeah, this time I'm not going to fucking miss. So she's like, your plan is to like kill him and shoot your way out of there? Pretty much, yeah. But of course, if you kill Quinn, you're killing Teresa too. And they're going back and forth tit for tat where, well, I need Teresa alive. You need to find out where she's at. And Reacher's like, well, if I see fucking Quinn, he's my priority. But, okay. So I'll leave my phone on. Well, McCabe, yeah, so he says to Beck, he's driving. Do you think, we're going to make it out of here? He's like, is this a one way? Is this us going in, not coming out? But he goes, well, McCabe usually comes to my house because I don't know what's going on, but I'm just think that, hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, fucking Paulie. And dude, right there, Paulie being a fucking dickhead, man. He's like, yeah, how's the face? It's like, you piece of shit. Reaches looking at him like, yeah, I'm going to fucking kill you one of these days, one of these episodes. Make it to the warehouse, pretty big operation. We're seeing guns, and okay. Hey, Reacher, you ready to meet the boss? Reacher, I'm not sure where it came from, but he's got his gun, because we didn't see Reacher put this into his back, but back of his fucking jeans, he's got the gun ready. So he's like, yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Sorry, for some time now. And that's the end. Like, shit. No, done. The end of here. The ending was a cliffhanger. Cliffhangers suck. I hate cliffhangers.
Let's have a moment. Let's have a moment of silence for little French maid. I have a little moment of silence for her.
Let's see.
Oh, mes dieux, mon enfant qu'on boit.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Those nice big boobies. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, overall, no, I do think, so did you like, do you think, I mean, obviously you had a lot of criticisms with episode 4, episode 5. I like this episode, and I think for me, the biggest takeaway was that seeing, well, yet again, Duffy, you fucked up. Also, Elliot, you fucked up by this. There's reason, rules are rules and regulations. Man, giving this fucking dude a smoke, it's a kid, simple, stupid stuff like that, man, it's why you got killed for. It's a
Yeah, no, that was stupid, but, what else were they gonna really do with that kid's character?
Well, it's also
Um,
it does show, like, the inexperience too, the inexperience and also this whole world you live in and stuff too. This is why guys like Reacher don't make well, even Reacher made mistakes with Quinn, and mistakes are what got people fucking killed. So it does show you the fact that, you guys have to be a certain way because doing stupid something simple as, like, giving a guy a cigarette can get you fucking killed, you idiot.
yeah.
Damn. But, I
But
like
no,
the
it's a
fact that
better it's a better episode than the last one for sure.
yeah. I'd say I mean, I just like the fact that so far we're 3 seasons into this TV show and his character, and for the first time seeing Reacher get fucking bitch slapped, like, and this dude's twice my fucking size, like, holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, my criticisms that I said at the outset of the stream, of this video, I mean, they still hold up because it's just basically like, are we utilizing the same character beats from like season one? Is that what we've done here? Is Teresa gonna come popping up in the last episode? And if so, why? There's really no reason for her to. So, I'm gonna need a really good, compelling reason other
Yeah,
than because the plot needs it to happen. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So,
yeah,
but other than that, no, it's a good episode. I have no real issues with it.
yeah, I mean, I think
Um,
the action scenes were
the
pretty
the
decent,
mistakes that are made, the mistakes that are made by some of the characters, they have consequences. So I'm
Yeah.
all for that.
Yeah, and I'm still fine with, like, some people could say, I guess, maybe the Duffy, the character, she's making mistakes, but also it's showing it Duffy, you can't bitch that she's a Mary Sue, you can't bitch she's too perfect because she's fucking up a lot, actually, and there are agents that make mistakes, and this is part of her character arc is by her stupid mistakes has got people killed and possibly Teresa killed, and as you said, man, I just Reach is being practical. If they bring Teresa back into the show, it's kinda weird, but, I mean, I guess they might do it for the show's purposes, but
I mean,
I al
maybe they have a reason that I just don't know about, and
yeah,
if that's the case, then that's fine.
yeah,
But it's gonna have to be pretty compelling because they've been anybody else that becomes a problem for this organization, they get rid of them.
yeah,
So
and, like, last but not least, but again, that boy, that mounted fucking LMG, man, he keeps showing that shit, like, at some point, it's gonna play a purpose. There's no reason to keep showing this stupid LMG on chains for no reason.
yeah, no.
Yeah, alright, so, yeah, episode 5, pretty, decent episode, sorry, SmackDown, those backyard backdoor, but and we
Yeah,
have
it's course corrected a little bit. It's,
yeah,
we're good. I'm not too fussy about it.
yeah, and as usual, as I said, the couple times with, Richardson Simon, man, just his timing is fucking Reacher, I love it. He's
Yeah, he's basically just carrying the show on his back, isn't he?
uh, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
So,
Okay, we all set?
I am
Cool.
also I have
Alright, man.
nothing further to report, sir.
Cool. Yeah, we'll see you next week then.